And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. We finally got those winds down for your Tuesday afternoon. We're carrying that into today, but the warm weather certainly sticking around this morning, starting out in the 50s for much of the region. We're going to be warming up pretty quickly as we're going to be seeing low 70s. By lunchtime today, you're going to see low 70s further up in the northwest, high 70s, maybe even already low 80s down off towards the south and southeast. And by the end of this afternoon, you can expect mid 80s. So keep in mind, your normal daytime high this time of year, 73 degrees. So we're going to be a good 10 to 15 degrees above that. Places off towards the east, such as Childress, Canadian, maybe down around Clarendon, might be seeing those daytime highs climbing up into the low 90s once it's all said and done this afternoon, as we're expecting nothing but sunshine for your day today. Of course, 60s and 70s as we go on into this evening. Overnight lows down in the 40s tonight. Now, look at this push of cool air that's going to be coming in going into tomorrow morning. There's a good reason for that. We'll explain here in just a second. Looking at your wind tracker for today, generally expect nothing really too surprising here. We're looking at west-southwesterly winds, a good 10 to 15 miles an hour. Nothing really too crazy right there. Maybe an occasional gust upwards of 20. So not really all that windy out there, thankfully, but you're going to see those breezes stick around for most of the daytime hours. But then overnight, there you see this push of that air coming out in the north. A little bit windy as you get going into your Thursday morning, but it's bringing in cooler air into the region, and not only cooler air, but maybe some rain by this weekend. So there's a lot going on here as we go throughout these next couple of days. Wednesday will be kind of your last business as usual kind of day. We're going to start to see cooler temperatures, and like I said, bringing a little bit of rain chances. So what we're seeing is this low pressure. That's what brought in our most recent winds. Of course, severe weather in other parts of the country. It's going to pull in cooler air out of the north. That's going to be happening Thursday. And then Friday through Sunday, we're going to see that cool air continue to funnel into the region. We're going to see a little bit of upper level lift start to push in, and that's what's going to spur on those rain chances throughout most of your weekend. So let's look at your high definition model run right here. Still nailing down the specifics. It's still a little bit too early to be too confident about totals just yet, but we are expecting widespread, just kind of shower activity. I will say, even though we're not necessarily confident in a lot of totals just yet, we're pretty confident it's not going to be quite as good as this past Tuesday, of course, where we saw, over 2 to 3 inches in some places. I don't think it'll be quite that good, but we're always open to being surprised. You're going to see increasing cloud cover into your Friday morning, that upper level moisture in place, and then there you start to see the widespread showers going into your Saturday morning. So we'll have to wait and see how everything turns out there. Right now, about 20 to 40% chances there as we go throughout these next couple of days. You're going to see 85 today, 60s for a couple of days, and look at Saturday, a properly chilly day, as we're going to see a daytime high of only 49 degrees, overnight lows of 37. Will some of you around the region get closer to freezing? We're going to have to wait and see, but I certainly wouldn't discount the possibility entirely. And then as you see right there, temperatures bounce back pretty quickly as we'll see 60s and 70s going into other parts of next week. As always, keep it locked to the News Channel 10 for the latest on your local forecast.